Hey guys, and welcome to City Geek. Today we'll be talking about the sunny city of San Diego. This popular vacation destination city on the southern tip of California has an interesting history and a few things that make it stand out today as a U.S. city. Before we move forward though, don't forget to like and subscribe to City Geek. I really appreciate it. Now let's get to it. I always like to start by quickly exploring how a city wound up being where it is today. Some of the first people to settle in San Diego were the La Jolla, and then later the Kumeyaay people around the year 1000 of the Common Era. The Kumeyaay village of Kosa'ai is what the settlement of San Diego would later stem from in today's Old Town. A really interesting fact about San Diego is that it was the first site visited and settled by Europeans on the entire west coast of the United States. In 1542, San Rodriguez Cabrillo landed in San Diego and claimed the area for Spain. It was the first settlement in what is now California. Later, it became part of the Mexican Empire in 1821 and then became part of the United States just 27 years later. The city's growth really exploded though during the Second World War due to San Diego being a military and defense hub. Between the years of 1930 and 1950, the population of the city doubled, exceeding 330,000. Today, the city has a population of over 1.4 million people, making it the 8th largest city by population in the United States and the 2nd largest city in California. San Diego also makes up part of the 2nd largest trans-border metro area in the entire Western Hemisphere, as it and Tijuana, Mexico's metro areas are home to about 5 million people. San Diego has a beautiful skyline on the San Diego Bay. The skyline is made up of 35 buildings, over 100 feet tall, although the skyline doesn't rise very high off the ground. If you average the tallest 5 buildings in the city, you'd get a height of 491 feet, which makes it the 42nd tallest skyline, coming in at a similar height to Jacksonville and Portland. Considering its population is so huge, this does make it the 2nd most underperforming skyline in the US behind Phoenix when comparing it to where the city ranks in population. The tallest building is the One America Plaza at 500 feet. It's the tallest building in California, not in Los Angeles or San Francisco. Yelp ranked San Diego as the number 5 best foodie destination in the US. One of the foods that San Diego is famous for are their carne asada fries. This meal was invented in San Diego. It's made of crisp fries topped with grilled carne asada, cheese, guacamole, and sour cream. They're basically a San Diego version of the Canadian poutine. San Diego grows 60% of California-grown avocados. So when you have avocados here, whether that's on a California burrito or an avocado toast, it's about as fresh as it gets. In the early 20th century, San Diego hosted the World's Fair twice. In preparation for hosting the World's Fair, the city built many Spanish and Baroque-style buildings in what is known as Balboa Park. Many of these buildings still stand today, and the park is home to various gardens and museums. It's also home to the world-famous San Diego Zoo. The San Diego Zoo is considered to be among the best zoos in the world, if not the very best. The zoo also has a sister safari park about an hour or so away where you can see the animals interact in a much larger environment. They even have an area where they'll have cheetahs sprint, which is pretty amazing to see up close. As I mentioned earlier, San Diego is a large military hub. The naval base in San Diego is the city's largest employer. A symbol of the city's military heritage is the USS Midway aircraft carrier that sits just adjacent to downtown. It was the longest-serving aircraft carrier of the 20th century, and it's now been repurposed as a museum. It's one of only 5 aircraft carrier museums in the whole country. Just across the Coronado Bridge from downtown is the Coronado Beach. The beach is consistently considered one of the top 10 beaches in the whole country. Adjacent to the beach is the famous Hotel del Coronado. This wooden Victorian beach resort was the largest resort in the world when it was built in 1888. And it holds the title of 2nd largest wooden structure in the United States, second only to the Tillamook blimp hangar. And I have to mention that San Diego is home to the original SeaWorld.
SeaWorld. Oceans, fish, jump, China.
What started as an idea for an underwater restaurant changed and grew into a massive 22-acre marine zoological park. The home of Shamu continues to evolve today with new attractions like roller coasters and adjustments to their shows to be more friendly to the marine life. Thank you for watching this video about San Diego. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to visit San Diego yourself, or if there are some things you wish that I would have mentioned in this. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. I will regularly be posting videos about things related to cities, so if you enjoy learning about cities, please subscribe. Thanks and have a great day.